Welcome back to the channel, fellow preppers and savvy shoppers. Today we've got some crucial scoop that will affect every single one of us hitting the grocery aisles. Have you ever paused and wondered which of your kitchen staples might just break the bank soon? Gather round because we're uncovering a reality check that goes beyond unexpected twists. It's a game changer for 2025. The buzz is loud and clear. The price surge we're anticipating won't be a gentle nudge, but more like a roller coaster, doubling the costs of our beloved groceries. Yes, you heard it right. This isn't merely about pennies pinching your pocket, it's about major leaps in price tags of daily essentials. Global market trends may be unpredictable, but they don't have to leave us unprepared. Now is the time to strategize, think ahead, stock smart. Let's dive into the top 20 grocery items set to skyrocket in price and find out how you can stay ahead of this storm. 1. Coffee. Your morning ritual may hit your wallet hard. Coffee, the comforting elixir many of us can't start the day without. That rich aroma wafting from your favorite mug is an essential part of the morning routine for millions around the globe. But here's a wake-up call. The price of this liquid gold is set to skyrocket, and the reasons might surprise you. Firstly, let's shine a spotlight on the champions of coffee production: Brazil, Vietnam, and Colombia. These countries have long been the backbone of the coffee industry, delivering the beans that ignite our mornings. Yet the fragility of these coffee plants can't be overstated. They thrive under specific conditions, and unfortunately, those conditions are changing dramatically. Climate change is casting a dark shadow over our cherished coffee regions, threatening both the supply and the distinct regional flavors that aficionados treasure. As the demand for coffee continues to grow worldwide, a shrinking supply chain is inevitable. This imbalance between demand and supply forecasts a future where your daily caffeine fix could be noticeably pricier. So what's the solution? Diversification might just be the name of the game. As alternatives, you could explore the soothing depths of tea or experiment with cold brews and pour-overs to enjoy coffee in new and exciting ways. For those who simply can't part with their beloved beans, consider supporting sustainable practices by buying coffee from local or smaller producers committed to environmentally friendly methods. By choosing to back these producers, you're not only savoring the drink, but also investing in a sustainable future for our beloved brew. Sit back, sip your coffee, and consider the journey from farm to cup as we work together to preserve the future of this cherished beverage. Number 2, dive into the world of cheese, especially the artisanal variety that we all crave. Crafting cheese goes beyond just using milk. It's a harmonious blend of art and precision, a true culinary ballet. You see, to produce that perfect cheese, starting with the right milk is crucial. Across the globe, renowned dairy regions like those in Europe and specific parts of the United States have been facing unusual weather conditions. These fluctuations are affecting the diets of dairy cows, which directly impacts the quality of their milk. This turn of events radically alters the cheese-making process, potentially causing prices to soar. What does this mean for your favorite brie that melts like a dream or the pungent bite of a sharp Gouda? Well, these delights might soon come with a heftier price tag. For cheese aficionados around the globe, this might sound like a daunting prospect. But fear not, because what if this is an opportunity for a cheese adventure? Uncover lesser-known local cheese producers who are crafting hidden gems right in your backyard, or perhaps consider expanding your palate to include plant-based cheeses that are stepping up in flavor and texture. By keeping your cheese platter eclectic and diverse, not only do you support sustainable choices, but you might also discover new favorites along the way. While we brace for possible price surges, this shift encourages us to be more adventurous and mindful consumers, keeping our culinary experiences both affordable and exciting. Number 3, olive oil. Imagine walking into your favorite grocery store and heading straight to pick up that bottle of liquid gold. Yes, we're talking about olive oil. For years, it's been the star of countless Mediterranean dishes, credited with a plethora of health benefits, not to mention its unique and exquisite flavor that enriches every meal it graces. Whether you're drizzling it over fresh salads or using it to sauté vegetables, olive oil holds an esteemed place in household kitchens around the globe. But here's the catch: this culinary staple is about to become a luxury item. Why, you ask? The famed olive oil producers places like Spain, Italy, and Greece are currently feeling the sting of harsh climatic conditions. Unpredictable weather patterns, including severe droughts, have significantly impacted olive harvests, slashing yields and threatening future production. This isn't just bad news for those olive orchards, it's a ripple effect that could end up hitting us all in the pocket. With the supply chain under pressure from these mounting challenges, experts predict that the price of olive oil will skyrocket, doubling or even tripling in the near future. That might mean it's time to begin exploring alternative oils for your cooking and culinary needs. Enter the scene avocado oil, grapeseed oil, and even coconut oil, each offering its own unique taste profile and health benefits. These oils might soon become your new best friends in the kitchen as you hunt for more budget-friendly options that still deliver on flavor. Adapting to these changes could also lead to an exciting mix of flavors in your cooking, offering a refreshing twist on tried and true recipes. So next time you're shopping and reach for that trusty bottle of olive oil, remember this, it might be time to diversify and experiment because olive oil isn't just about to be a health treasure, it's on its way to becoming a wallet buster too. Stay tuned for more products poised to impact your grocery bill in ways you never imagined. Number 4, bananas. Bananas are so synonymous with a quick breakfast or an easy snack that it's hard to imagine our kitchens without them. But hold on to your peels because things are getting a little slippery in the world of bananas. Our major banana suppliers like Ecuador, the Philippines, and Costa Rica are facing some pretty serious challenges. Picture this devastating fungi are wreaking havoc on banana crops worldwide. This fungus, known as Fusarium wilt or Panama disease, is threatening to wipe out banana plantations left and right. It's a farmer's worst nightmare, as it spreads quickly and can be difficult to eliminate. Combine that with unpredictable weather patterns intensified by climate change, and you have a recipe for disaster. Droughts, floods, and storms are increasingly becoming the norm, putting stress on the already fragile banana supply chain. It's not just about the bananas, folks, it's about how these challenges could impact the prices at your local grocery store. As supply becomes more limited and production costs rise due to these adversities, so does the price of bananas. Think about it, transportation gets trickier, new resistant varieties need to be developed, and farmers need support to battle these conditions. All these factors could contribute to the cost spike that's expected to hit as we steam towards 2025. Number 5, rice, a staple under siege. As one of the world's most crucial food staples, rice feeds billions every day. It's particularly vital in Asian countries like China, India, and Indonesia, major producers that contribute significantly to the global supply. But what happens when the reliable conditions these rice giants depend on start to become unpredictable? With climate patterns becoming more erratic due to global climate change, the timing and intensity of the monsoon rains essential for rice cultivation are increasingly uncertain. This shift could pose severe challenges to rice farmers, impacting yields and driving up costs. But it's not just about the weather, water scarcity, and soil degradation are also looming threats. As we progress toward 2025, these environmental pressures, combined with the growing demand from a rising global population, could lead to a significant surge in rice prices. Imagine the impact on everyday life around the world, especially in countries where rice is a dietary cornerstone. This potential upheaval highlights the importance of not only innovating agricultural practices, but also exploring alternative grains to ensure food security. So what can we do about it? Diversifying your diet could be one way to brace for what's to come. Introducing other grains like quinoa, barley, or millet can add nutritional variety while taking some pressure off rice markets. It's a perfect example of how sometimes the best defense is a proactive approach. As rice stands on the brink of becoming a luxury rather than a staple, the conversation opens up broader discussions about sustainable agriculture and global food systems that are worth having as we look toward a challenging future. Remember, being informed today can help you prepare for tomorrow's grocery bill surprises. Number 6, the rising cost of tomatoes. These vibrant red fruits are a staple in kitchens worldwide, lending their juicy flavors to sauces, salads, and countless culinary creations. However, the fate of tomatoes is taking a challenging turn due to the whims of Mother Nature. Major producers like China, India, and the United States are on high alert as unpredictable weather patterns continue to threaten their harvests. Imagine a thriving tomato field suddenly battered by excessive rainfall or an untimely frost. Such weather events can wreak havoc, severely damaging crops and reducing yields significantly. The effects are far-reaching, impacting supply chains and inevitably the prices consumers see on store shelves. As a result, the cost of tomatoes could skyrocket in the near future, straining household budgets and altering meal planning for families everywhere. But why are these weather shifts impacting tomatoes so heavily? It boils down to global climate change, which is intensifying the frequency and severity of extreme weather events. These changes disrupt the delicate growing cycles that tomatoes rely on. As adverse conditions continue to impact production, we see more frequent shortages and price spikes. Moreover, the potential hike in tomato prices isn't just a financial issue, it holds cultural significance as well. Tomatoes are foundational to countless traditional dishes around the globe, from the tangy salsa of Mexico to the savory curries of India. As we draw closer to 2025, this humble fruit may become a luxury item, celebrated not only for its taste but also for its scarcity. Number 7, honey. Imagine a world where honey, a staple in many kitchens for its unparalleled sweetness and health benefits, becomes a luxury item. We're already seeing early warning signs that this could be a reality by 2025. The buzzing of bees, which plays a crucial role in the production of honey, is noticeably quieter these days. Pesticides, the rapid loss of bee habitats, and the ever-intensifying impact of climate change are devastating bee populations globally. Now, if you haven't already heard, honeybees are vital not just for the sweet nectar they produce, but also for pollinating many of the crops that end up on our tables. Without them, our grocery lists and our diets would look starkly different. As bee numbers decline, major honey-producing powerhouses like China, Turkey, and the United States are staring down the barrel of reduced yields and potential scarcity. This isn't just about a potential honey shortage, it's a broader issue of food security and biodiversity. If you're a honey lover, whether you're drizzling it over pancakes, stirring it into tea, or using it for its healing properties, brace yourself. The price of honey might soon turn it into a rare treat rather than a pantry staple. So as we look ahead to 2025, it might be wise to savor every drop of honey you have now, and perhaps consider supporting local beekeepers and initiatives aimed at protecting these vital pollinators. Every little bit helps in the fight to preserve the sweet, golden goodness of honey and ensure it remains accessible for generations to come. Number 8, poultry and eggs. Currently beloved for their versatility and nutritional value, these staples face multifaceted challenges that could impact their availability and affordability in the near future. A growing concern revolves around the vulnerabilities of poultry and eggs to diseases. Over the years, we've seen how bird flu and other outbreaks have periodically disrupted the supply chain, causing temporary spikes in prices. However, with climate change reshaping environmental dynamics, the situation could be exacerbated, leading to more frequent and severe disease outbreaks. The changing climate influences the migration patterns of wild birds, which in turn affects the spread of infectious diseases. More virulent strains may emerge, posing threats not just to poultry farm operations, but also potentially causing significant shortages. As farmers incur higher costs to combat these diseases, these costs can trickle down to consumers, resulting in steeper checks at grocery stores. Moreover, the delicate balance within the supply chain could be further disrupted by increased input costs. Feed prices, driven up by extreme weather conditions affecting crop yields, translate into additional expenses for poultry farming. Energy prices, essential for maintaining the necessary environment within poultry farms, are also projected to rise. These factors in concert lead to a cascading effect, ultimately impacting the end price of these everyday essentials. As consumers, understanding these underlying issues helps us appreciate the complexities behind the food we often take for granted. Being proactive, whether through stocking up, seeking alternatives, or supporting local farmers, becomes crucial as we anticipate these inevitable changes. But prepare for a future where the cost of the simple breakfast staple eggs may no longer be as predictable or affordable as we've come to expect. Number 9, soybeans. Known as a staple powerhouse of nutrition, soybeans are at the front line, especially for those maintaining vegetarian and vegan diets, providing an essential source of protein. As we look towards 2025, soybeans could face significant production challenges, impacting availability and cost, which makes them a critical player on our list of grocery products that might see a price surge. The farmers and fields of the United States, Brazil, and Argentina currently dominate global soybean production, but this leadership could be under threat. The very climate these regions depend on is shifting with erratic rainfall patterns and rising temperatures, both presenting looming threats. Imagine the effects of prolonged droughts or unseasonable downpours. Each has the potential to seriously disrupt the delicate cycles of planting and harvesting. Reduced yields could lead to soybean scarcity, driving up prices significantly. But why should this matter to you? If you're a fan of soy-based products like tofu, soy milk, or popular plant-based meat alternatives, get ready to potentially pay more at the register. And it's not just consumers buying soy products directly who will feel the impact. The livestock industry, which relies heavily on soybeans for animal feed, could also face price hikes. These additional costs will likely trickle down throughout the supply chain, ultimately touching a wider range of grocery items from beef to poultry. In anticipation, start considering how these changes might influence your shopping habits. Will this potential spike in soybean prices push you to explore other protein options, or maybe inspire you to grow some of your own food? The reality is, as environmental challenges grow, so do the complexities of food production, making now a crucial time to rethink our reliance on certain staples. Number 10, freshwater fish. Imagine the tranquil rivers and placid lakes where these fish reside are warming up, a ripple effect of the global temperature rise. As these bodies of water reach higher temperatures, the ecosystems within them begin to shift dramatically, making it harder for many freshwater fish to thrive. Think of nations like China, India, and Bangladesh, global leaders in freshwater fish production. These countries have been supplying a significant portion of what ends up sizzling on grills and swimming in stews worldwide. However, as their aquatic habitats transform, we might witness a stark decline in fish populations, leading to reduced yields. With fewer fish available, the once common and affordable freshwater catches could morph into high-priced delicacies reserved for special occasions rather than weekly menus. For avid food enthusiasts and gourmet chefs alike, this price hike could mean reimagining traditional recipes or preparing to stretch budgets to keep beloved flavors alive in their kitchens. Freshwater fish like tilapia, catfish, and carp, which form the backbone of countless meals across continents, might end up being considered rare treats. As supply and demand play their part, brace yourself for an upstream battle where prices leap with the ease of a salmon in peak season. This anticipated shift in availability and cost means now is the time to cherish each fresh caught fillet, and perhaps even explore sustainable seafood alternatives. The fishy future holds untapped potential for innovation and creativity in how we source and savor seafood, ensuring that the joys of freshwater fish continue to be part of our culinary culture, albeit at a premium. Number 11, shrimp. Hey food enthusiasts, have you ever thought of shrimp as just another ingredient in your dinner dishes? Well, you might want to savor them a bit more because they could be transitioning from an everyday staple to a gourmet luxury. What's intriguing is that the next time you enjoy a shrimp skewer at a barbecue or a luscious shrimp pasta at your favorite restaurant, you're likely consuming shrimp that was farmed across the globe in countries like Thailand, India, or Indonesia. These regions are renowned for their coastal shrimp farms, but they face a major issue: vulnerability to diseases that can wipe out entire shrimp populations. Moreover, our planet's climate challenges add another layer of complexity. Rising ocean temperatures threaten the natural habitats and breeding grounds of shrimp, which could result in dwindling supplies and escalating prices. This means that come 2025, shrimp might just join the ranks of those grocery items seeing a notable price spike. But don't worry, culinary adventurers, there's always more to explore in the seafood universe. If shrimp becomes a luxury item for your grocery list, why not dive into some other delectable marine offerings? Clams, mussels, and crab not only present delicious alternatives, but also give you an opportunity to expand your palate and discover new flavors that might just become your next culinary obsession. Number 12, chili peppers. These vibrant and fiery delights are essential staples in kitchens around the globe, adding that much-needed kick to a variety of dishes. Whether we're talking about the spicy street foods of India, the hearty stir-fries of China, or the sizzling tacos of Mexico, chili peppers are the unsung heroes that wake up our taste buds, turning ordinary meals into unforgettable culinary experiences. But here's the catch: chili peppers are not just about fire and flavor, they're also highly sensitive to weather conditions. Recent changes in global weather patterns, from unexpected frost to prolonged heat waves, have posed serious challenges to chili pepper cultivation. These erratic conditions threaten the delicate balance necessary for optimal growth, potentially leading to shortages and, yes, inevitably driving up their market prices. However, this doesn't mean chili lovers are left with no options. If you relish the fiery sensation they bring, why not try growing your own chili peppers at home? It's easier than you might think and provides the satisfaction of self-sustenance. Alternatively, you could expand your spice repertoire by exploring other exciting options such as paprika, which offers a smoky aftertaste, or peppercorns for a milder heat. There truly is a world of flavors out there waiting to be discovered and embraced. Number 13 on our list is something that slides into our sweet cravings. Yes, we're talking about chocolate. Imagine the creamy richness of a chocolate bar, a sweet indulgence in every bite. But here's the catch: the world of chocolate is navigating some pretty rocky roads. A huge shout out to powerhouse cocoa producers like Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Indonesia, without whom our chocolate dreams wouldn't materialize. Yet these regions are grappling with unusually unpredictable weather patterns. Too dry one season, too wet the next, it seems they just can't catch a break. Add in the relentless pests and diseases that target those precious cocoa plants, and you've got a complex issue on your hands. All of this paints a somber picture regarding our adored chocolate treats, especially when considering what's on the horizon. Prices are set to rise, and not just by a little bit. So next time you're savoring that gooey brownie or rich truffle, spare a thought for the intricate dynamics behind its creation. Nevertheless, there's hope on the horizon. We can rally together in support of sustainable cocoa farming practices, helping farmers circumvent these challenges while preserving the taste and quality of chocolate we crave. Alternatively, with a hint of adventure, why not explore chocolate substitutes like carob? Remember, every bite matters, and being proactive today might make it that much sweeter in the future. Number 14, the rise of lobster prices. Lobster lovers, brace yourselves. If you've ever indulged in the succulent taste of lobster from places renowned for this seafood delight, such as Maine in the US, or parts of Canada, there's something you need to know. The cost of enjoying this gourmet treat might not just pinch your wallet, but deliver a serious blow by 2025. The culprit: warming ocean temperatures and increasing acidity, perilous conditions that are wreaking havoc on the habitats where lobsters thrive. As the oceans continue to heat up due to climate change, lobsters are being forced to migrate to cooler, deeper waters, which can disrupt their breeding patterns and overall survival rates. This significant shift in their environment is not just a threat to the species, but also a pressing concern for the seafood industry. Higher acidity levels in the water further exacerbate the problem by affecting lobster shell formation, potentially leading to a decline in their numbers. But what does this mean for the everyday consumer? As it becomes harder to catch these magnificent marine crustaceans, supply diminishes while demand may remain high. that traditionally indulgent lobster roll or the luxurious butter-drenched lobster tail could become an exclusive and expensive experience come 2025. Seafood enthusiasts may witness these price spikes firsthand, confined to special occasions or dwindling restaurants' menus, turning a beloved delicacy into a rare luxury. Number 15, avocados, the green gold. These beloved fruits have become a symbol of healthy living, adding a rich, creamy touch to everything from salads to smoothies. However, the journey of the avocado from farm to fork is fraught with challenges. The primary producers like Mexico, the Dominican Republic, and Peru are facing hurdles that could soon see the cost of your favorite green delight soaring. Imagine this lush avocado orchards contending with unpredictable weather patterns. Droughts have become increasingly common, drying up what were once bountiful regions. On top of that, political turbulence adds a layer of complexity as trade regulations and economic policies fluctuate. If these issues continue to intensify, we could see avocados transforming from an affordable staple to a luxury item. For die-hard avocado fans, it might be wise to shift focus to what's local and seasonal. Knowing your region's produce calendar could not only save you money, but also encourage discovering other nutrient-rich alternatives that are kinder on the wallet. Amidst this, who knows what rising stars might enter the breakfast scene. Number 16, maple syrup. You know those golden mornings when you drizzle rich amber maple syrup over a stack of freshly made pancakes? Well, enjoying those moments could soon come with a premium price tag. Canada, especially the province of Quebec, has long been synonymous with producing this sweet delight. Supplying nearly 70% of the world's maple syrup, the region's trees are the lifeblood of this cherished breakfast staple. However, the industry faces an uphill battle. Mother Nature's unpredictable temperament with harsher winters and unseasonably warm spells is dramatically affecting sap production in maple trees, which is essential for creating maple syrup. The impact of climate change means sugar maples are producing less sap, and shorter tapping seasons reduce the total harvest. For syrup producers, this means higher production costs, and for consumers, it spells increased prices. Imagine standing in the grocery aisle, hesitating over whether to buy that iconic bottle of maple sweetness because of skyrocketing costs. But why is this happening? Here's the science. Flow depends on specific temperature cycles, cold nights followed by warm days. Climate fluctuations disrupt this cycle, leading to shortages. So will we see a world where maple syrup becomes a luxury? It's possible. Stock up now and savor every drop, because soon enough, every spoonful could be worth its weight in gold. Number 17, vanilla. If you've ever delighted in the creamy richness of vanilla ice cream or the comforting aroma of fresh-baked cookies, you know the enchanting allure of vanilla. But in the world of spices, vanilla is more than just a flavoring agent, it's a luxury. This enticing spice is predominantly cultivated in Madagascar, a country responsible for approximately 80% of the world's vanilla supply. However, vanilla production is facing turbulent times. Severe cyclones and unfavorable harvest conditions have sent prices soaring, and the trend seems bound to continue. As climate change leads to erratic weather patterns, the stability of vanilla harvest is increasingly threatened. Farmers find themselves caught in a tumultuous cycle of unpredictability, which not only impacts supply but also skyrockets prices. At the same time, vanilla's popularity and demand show no signs of waning. From gourmet chefs to everyday cooks, everyone seeks its unparalleled aroma and flavor. Consequently, vanilla is on a path to becoming an even more expensive commodity, with experts predicting a notable price increase by 2025. Number 18, wheat. You might know wheat as the main ingredient in bread, pasta, and various baked treats, but what's going on with this staple crop that you should know about? Globally, nations like China, India, and Russia are major players in wheat cultivation. However, their production is increasingly threatened by extreme weather patterns. From blistering heat waves to unexpected cold snaps, these climate events pose a significant risk to wheat yields. If these weather extremes persist or worsen, it could disrupt supply chains and drastically increase the price of wheat-based products we consume daily. Why should you care? Imagine your weekly grocery bill skyrocketing simply because your favorite loaf of bread or plate of pasta costs twice as much. The potential impact on the economy, household budgets, and even global food security is immense. Staying informed today can better prepare us for tomorrow's challenges, so keep an eye on how climate and economics shape what goes on your plate. Number 19, the surprising case of citrus fruits. When it comes to staples in the grocery world, citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits stand out, not just for their vibrant taste, but also for their essential vitamins. Imagine starting your day without a glass of fresh orange juice or skipping that zest in your favorite recipe. The demand for these tangy delights is immense, with countries like Brazil and the U.S. particularly Florida, topping the list of major producers. Mexico also plays a critical role in meeting worldwide needs. However, there's a looming cloud on the horizon that could affect their availability and price. The reality is, citrus trees face threats from diseases like citrus greening and pests that can devastate crops. Add to that the unpredictable weather changes induced by climate change, such as unexpected frosts or prolonged droughts, and the situation becomes even more precarious. These factors are driving up production costs and could soon reflect on supermarket shelves. Number 20, wine grapes. Attention wine lovers. If you savor a glass of your favorite vintage, be prepared for a potential shakeup in the wine world due to climate change. Esteemed wine regions like France, Italy, and Spain have traditionally thrived under perfect environmental conditions tailored for exquisite grape cultivation. However, the warming globe presents a daunting challenge as soaring temperatures and shifting rainfall patterns threaten this delicate equilibrium. As these changes unfold, vineyards may struggle to maintain the precise conditions required for the quality and variety we currently enjoy. But what does this mean for you, the consumer? Imagine stepping into your local store, only to discover that your cherished Pinot Noir or crisp Chardonnay is not only scarcer but also comes with a heftier price tag. The ripple effects of disrupted grape production could lead to diminished wine variety, affecting everything from casual gatherings to sophisticated soirees. So next time you pour a glass or choose a bottle, consider the broader impacts of climate change reaching our palates, wallets, and beyond.